Willie Moore Jr. here. Man, my son at that age where he keep on asking me,
Why, Daddy?
I be on. Peyton, make sure you sit down here.
Why, Daddy?
Peyton, now make sure you listen to your mama and do what she tell you to do.
Why, Daddy?
What? I'ma keep it 100. I had to whoop his ass as we begin to pray right now. Fly. However, listening to my young man asking me why all the time prompted me to really think about you. Why? Why? Why do you do what you do? Why do you stay fighting for a dream that seems so far away? Why do you keep going to the doctor to get those treatments to get well? Why do you go to work every day? Why? 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 See, if you can't pinpoint why you do something, it's easy to quit because your why ain't big enough. My question today to you is, what's your why? I was in my favorite book the other day. You already know. So Jesus got about 4,000 people following him. And his disciples say, hey Jesus, it's time for us to wrap this thing up, bro. Jesus awesome. I know. But these people have been following me for the last 3 days. If I let them go without feeding them, some of them may faint because they came a very, very long way. The disciples was awesome. Jesus, if you ain't noticed, we in the wilderness and ain't no stores or nothing around here, bro. Flat out. Jesus was awesome. I know it. How many loaves of bread do we have? 7. I can just imagine the disciples thinking to themselves, man, he crazy, man, want us to try to feed 4,000 people. We ain't got but 7 loaves of bread up in here. Jesus demanded the disciples to have them sit down. Jesus took the bread and prayed over it. He had the disciples to just pass out the bread. Man, people was eating. Then Jesus asked, how many fish do we have? Man, we got a few fish. We got about 4. I don't know, there's a few fish up in here. Give them a minute. Jesus prayed over the fish. Next thing you know, 4,000 people was eating fish and bread. Didn't nobody faint. And my favorite book say they had 7 baskets left over just full of food. Oh, I feel that thing in my shana. Glory. See, Jesus understood his why. And his why was bigger than any obstacle that could come his way. He wanted to make sure these people got fed because if he didn't, they was gonna faint and probably die. Them people had walked a long way. Wasn't no cars back then. His disciples could only see the obstacle that was in front of them. How was they gonna feed these people and there wasn't no stores around? But Jesus' why trumped every obstacle. So today I ask you, what's your why? I want your why to be so strong that you can't quit. So when the obstacle shows up, because it will, you will have somewhat of an ulterior motive on why you getting into what you getting into. Why do you go to that doctor for treatment? Because you got grandkids that you want to see get older and older, and you got kids you gotta live for. That's your why. Why do you go to this job every day that you don't like and it's really, really tough for you to go there? Because you saving an extra 10% off each check, building your capital so you can start your own business. That's your why. Why do you go to practice every day and give it 110% when everybody else is only giving 50%? Because you know your mom and daddy can't pay for no real college and you gotta get you a scholarship. That's your why. So when you get tired, when you get discouraged, when you feel unappreciated, I want you to be able to look back and pinpoint your why and look that obstacle right in the face and say, I will do it for you no way. I know my why. Flat out. Come on, somebody. Remember, you can't keep asking God to order your steps if you ain't gonna move your feet when he tell you to move. Know your why. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and make sure you get a Young Fly Save sweatshirt. Also, my Bible DVD is available, the Willie Moore Jr. version. It got plenty skits, plenty music, and it's an awesome tool for you and your family to check out and learn some more biblical principles in a cool way. And make sure you log on to WillieMooreJr.org. I would love to come to your city, so make sure you click booking, and we'll be sure to get back with you within 48 hours. Oh, if you're looking for me, I'll be somewhere changing the world. Flat out. I'll see you next week.